Okay, this is another example that I'm not going to be able to get this using finger numbers and factoring and using the zero product rule. So what I'm going to suggest to do is, what I did in the prior problem, which is complete the square. I do need that option, by the way. So I would see 8x squared plus 7x, and then I would get minus 2 over here. Now what I'm going to do is, and again, this is my preference, I like the coefficient on the square term to be a 1. So I'm going to factor out an 8. You're going to get x squared. You're going to get 7/8 of an x. This is minus 2. Well, how do I complete the square? I take half of the coefficient on the x, which would be 7/16, and I square it. All right, I'm going to write that down for you. That's going to be 7/16 squared. You may wonder why I'm not doing the arithmetic. I don't have to do the arithmetic. We'll do some arithmetic later, by the way. Now, if you took that number and multiplied it by 8, what are you going to get? Well, let me write that down for you. 8 times that number is going to be 49 over, well, let's see, the 16 would be down twice, right? So 16, oh, it would be 32. I'll write that over here. So what am I really adding on? 49 over 32. All right, don't be alarmed. These numbers are going to work out nice. So what do you get over here? 8. This is now a perfect square. It's going to be x plus 7/16 squared. I got to do the other side. I'm going to say it has to do with 32. And let me do this, minus 64. And then, plus 49. And what do you get there? Looks like minus 15. All right, that's not so bad. And now what I'm going to do? Well, I got to do something. And I'm going to divide both sides by 8 now. And let me write this over here. So you get x plus 7/16 squared. And I get minus 15. Now I want to point out, 8 times 32. That's not that bad, actually. But before I do that, I want to point out 32 is really 8 times 4. Right? So I hope you realize you're just getting 8 squared times 2 squared. All right? Now, you don't have to do that. I just like doing it because it makes it easier for me. So what do you get over here? X plus 7/16 equals plus or minus. Well, the square root of minus 15 is going to be I root 15. And lo and behold, the bottom is just a 16. All right? Now, someone said, what are you going to do now? I'm going to solve for x. And what's x going to be equal to? Minus 7/16 plus or minus I root 15 over 16. I'm going to pull them together. Column down would be 16. You get minus 7 plus or minus I root 15. Are we getting the same answers? Of course we're getting the same answers. Again, some students don't like what I'm doing over here. I do write down what Wells would be doing to do that problem. All right? Thank you.